Hello, today we're going to discuss a very interesting topic. You might not know it, but a war is actually being fought inside many of our bodies every day, a civil war. Have you ever considered this problem? That is, you haven't really done anything, but why do you always feel tired, with a foggy, unclear head, and an overall sense of malaise? The reasons behind this might be more dramatic than you imagine. Come, let's play a game of imagination. Imagine your body as a supermassive kingdom. Who is the king or queen of this kingdom? It's you, of course. Every decision you make, every bite of food you eat, determines the future of this kingdom. Now, here's the problem. Your kingdom might currently be submerged in a self-made flood, and the situation is a bit critical. See, in your kingdom, there are trillions of super loyal citizens. These are the cells in your body. Wow, these cells are truly hardworking. They are the workers, the soldiers, the engineers, working non-stop 24 hours a day just to keep the entire kingdom running smoothly. But we, as the rulers, often keep sending huge amounts of oil, salt, and sugar into the kingdom. Think about it. What happens when these things mix inside your body? That's right, a greasy, sticky liquid, like a muddy flood, engulfing the entire kingdom. All the roads become impossible to navigate. Your good citizens, the cells, are working in this environment, which is incredibly tough. So look, there are two forces in the kingdom now. One side is our good citizens, those hard-working cells, and the royal guard protecting the kingdom, which is our immune system. The other side is the excessive oil, salt, and sugar we consume, and the bad bacteria they cultivate. See how the stage for conflict is already set. Alright, here comes the main event. When your royal guard can't even distinguish the enemy, a tragedy of self against self is about to unfold. So, how does this war begin? Very simply. First, because the environment is so poor, those cells are working incredibly hard, like running in a mud pit. Eventually, snap, they break down. They fall apart. These cell fragments float everywhere in your body. Then, when your immune guards patrol, they saw these strange-looking fragments. The alarm blares. They think, good heavens, what is this stuff? It's not one of us. It's an invasion. Attack, thus. Your most loyal guard begins to frantically attack its own people. This endless internal war is what we often call chronic inflammation. This phrase sounds heavy, doesn't it? You are funding a war inside your own body. But think about it. It is completely true. As the king, the food we eat every day is like allocating funds. When we choose to eat a lot of deep-fried, heavily salted, very sweet food, we are essentially giving money to the enemy to attack our own castle. So this brings us back to our initial question. The reason you feel tired and your mind is unclear is because your body is using all its strength and resources to fight this never-ending battle. Think about it. If a country is fighting a war every day, how can it have the energy for construction? Of course, you'll feel unwell. Well, I've delivered a lot of bad news. Do you feel hopeless? Don't worry, a super elite special forces unit is actually hidden in your kingdom, and they are here to clean up this mess. The name of this mysterious unit is the macrophages. You can imagine them as the cleanup crews of the battlefield and geniuses of resource recycling. They will eat up all the fragments of dead cells and foreign enemies, thoroughly cleaning the entire battlefield. But oh, this elite unit has a very cool temperament. If you are constantly eating 3 meals plus late-night snacks, keeping the kingdom's granary perpetually full, they won't come out to work. They'll think, not my problem, and continue to sleep. They are only awakened and mobilized when you fast for about 18 hours, and your body truly starts to feel, Hey, I'm a little hungry now. As soon as the hunger alarm rings, they are activated. And the most amazing thing is, they don't just clean up. They also convert these recycled materials into the nutrients the body currently needs for reuse. Isn't that super incredible? Now you know the battle situation in your body, and you know you have a trump card army. So what should you do next as a wise ruler to restore peace to the kingdom? That's right, the key is here. You are the one holding all the power. You can choose to continue eating those high oil, high salt, high sugar foods, which means continuing to fund the enemy. Or you can choose to cut off the enemy's food supply and let your elite cleanup unit come out to prop. Lily organizes the country and supports the good cells that are truly working their hearts out for you. So this is truly a question that each of us should seriously consider. Do you want to be a king who causes endless civil strife and makes the country increasingly weak? Or do you want to be an enlightened ruler who allows the people to live in peace and ensures the country's long-term stability? This choice is entirely in your hands. Finally, I want to emphasize the most important concepts. Hearing all this, you might feel a lot of pressure, thinking, oh no, should I start fasting immediately? Can't I eat anything? Don't panic. Actually, the first step to change is not to do anything drastic. The first step is super simple. Just knowing this. Yes, knowing what is happening in your body and knowing the consequences of your choices. Once you know, this knowledge itself is the most powerful force. Because from this moment on, the real power of choice truly returns to your hands.